What's good, YouTube? It is your boy Simply Horse back with another banger video for you guys today. In today's video, I'm showing you guys the best speed boosting LeBron James ISO playmaker build. This build, I'm trying to model it after LeBron in the playoffs. As of right now, when recording this video, LeBron is up 3-1 in the finals. I'm hoping he can bring that fourth chip home. And I'm about to give y'all this speed boost. This build can speed boost. That's how crazy this build is. It can speed boost, it can lock down, and it can catch bodies and shoot, bro. This build is crazy. But before we get into it, make sure you go down below. Make sure that you leave a comment, leave a like. You know, of course, go down and subscribe as well. And you know what? Let's just get straight into it. For this build, you are going to want to take the pure playmaker pie chart. Now, I know some of you guys might not be thinking, you know what, why not the playmaking and finishing pie chart? The reason you don't want to take that pie chart is because with this build, you either have to make it pretty short or else the build just quite frankly flat out cannot shoot the basketball. And this year's shooting is really hard, so you need that high rated 3-ball. So this is why I took this pie chart. Of course, you're going to want to take the highest speed, highest acceleration chart, as we're going to be making this build quite tall as well. So you want to make sure that you have the speed to actually make your speed boosting be worth anything. For this build though, you're going to want to max out your close shot, driving layup, driving dunk, and standing dunk. You're going to want to leave your post hooking for now. You're going to max out your 3, max out your mid-range, and upgrade your free throw to an 83, not an 84. It is vital that you only upgrade it to 83, because this one extra badge point is what's going to allow you to get 5 Hall of Fame playmaking badges. And speaking of playmaking badges, you're going to want to max out your ball handle, and you're also going to want to upgrade your pass accuracy to a 76. And then when you guys see later, when we upgrade the height and the wingspan for this build is still going to be able to speed boost. Then next, with the defense, you want to upgrade your perimeter defense, lateral quickness, your steal, and your defensive rebound all the way to 1 off of max. Now with this last 25, you're going to want to spend it in that post hook so you can cap out at 10 finishing badges. That's right, you can get 3 gold, 4 gold shooting, and 3 finishing. You can get 5 Hall of Fame playmaking badges with this build. And you can get your gold defensive badges as well, man. This build is insane. Body type, of course, does not matter. For the height, you're going to want to make this build 6'6". Now, I know you guys might be thinking, oh, but LeBron is 6'8". Oh, but LeBron is 6'9". I know that. But personally, if you want this build to work and you want to ISO and you want to dribble and you want to go off with it as a point guard of your team, this build's height is going to cap out at 6'6", unfortunately. But I mean, I know y'all can make it work because y'all nasty like that. Y'all nasty like that. Come on now. You're going to want to leave the weight at average or minimum. Personally, I would leave it at average, so then you still have that strength, but you still also have an above 90 speed and the 90 acceleration as well. For your wingspan, you can keep it average or you can take it to max. I'd leave it at average so you can get the highest 3-ball you can, and you can still get park dunks, get those flashy dunks that I know you guys be rocking in the park, man. And of course, for your takeover, personally, I would pick between either the slasher or the lockdown takeover. And of course, because we making LeBron, I don't know if you saw him shove Tyler Hero tonight, but we gotta take the slasher takeover. And as you can see, you have built a slasher with shades of John Morant, Jamal Murray, and Stephen Marbury. Now, I know right there it doesn't say LeBron, but that's because this build is a point guard and not a small forward. And of course, because LeBron's a demigod, so it's impossible to even create him in this game because there is a cap limit. Of course, when you're testing out this build, test it out at 99 because I know that's how hard you guys be grinding out these builds. For your badges, you're going to want to take contact finisher gold, consistent finisher gold, slithery finisher gold, and fancy footwork on bronze. For your shooting badges, you're not going to be, the one thing I got to warn you about this build is don't pretend like you're going to be pulling from half court with this build, because I can already tell you, you're going to go down in the comments, you're going to type this build is shitty, this build is trash. It's not trash. You just got to know the limits of this build, and unfortunately, throwing on range gold extender, or gold range extender, sorry, is not going to do much for you, quite frankly. So the badges I would put on is catch and shoot, corner specialist, green machine, and difficult shots. So you can still hit those off dribble middies, and you do have a high close shot and an above 80 mid range. But there's not really much of a point of having range extender when you really only have a 74 3-pointer. For your playmaking badges, you're going to want to put on quick first step Hall of Fame, handles for days Hall of Fame, unpluckable Hall of Fame, tight handles Hall of Fame, and ankle breaker Hall of Fame. Now you might be thinking ankle breaker over space creator, but then again, remember, you're not a play shot, you're not going to be shooting from half court, you don't need to create much space for a three, but I mean snapping somebody's ankles and driving to the rim, and you're LeBron. Who's going to stop that? And of course, for your lockdown badges, you're going to want to put on clamps Hall of Fame, rim protector silver, and chase down on bronze, because you know LeBron be getting those chase down swats. And I want to, if you create this build and you get a clip of a snatch block, send it to me on Twitter at simplyhorse1. And man, that's it for this build, man. You want to go ahead, you want to test this build, or jump straight into my career, whatever you want to do. But you know, we keep it real over here on the Horsey channel. But anyway, it's been your boy. We oughta.